What's going on, you guys? It's David back again with another video. I know it's been a little bit, but here we are, we're back at it. And I'm gonna try and drop a consistent once to twice a week basis from now on. But yeah, just like always, let's just hop into the video. Today I want to talk about sacrifice. Because, like I always say, we all have dreams, goals, aspirations, purposes, passions. But so many of us remain stagnant and complacent because we aren't willing to give up something old for something new. We're not willing to give up something toxic for our lives, which is a pretty general statement, for something good. A lot of times we attach ourselves to people, places, or things. This could be relationships, family members, friends. This could be addictions, like drinking, smoking, sex, or women. This could be, going out to parties, just doing things that you know you shouldn't be doing, when you know you shouldn't be doing it. We get attached to these things because it gives us a sense of pleasure. Like, I'm getting something from this type of deal. A dopamine hit, if you'll say. But these are the very things that are holding us back the most. It is those people, whether it's negative family members, friends, doesn't really matter exactly who. If you know that they shouldn't be in your life, the next step is to get them out of your life. If you know you shouldn't be drinking, if you know you shouldn't be smoking, if you know you shouldn't be doing X, Y, or Z, you gotta make that decision. And this is where sacrifice comes into play, because you're giving something up for something more. For instance, earlier this year, I cleared my closet out. You might be asking, oh, who cares? Or what are you talking about your closet for? The reason why I bring up the clothes that were in my closet is because they didn't suit me anymore. They weren't to the caliber of excellence that I expect out of myself. They didn't exude what I wanted them to exude, which is character and class. So what did I do? One day, I put 90% of my clothes in a trash bag, brought it to Goodwill, got rid of everything, and that was that. It's not like I had new clothes to wear. It's not like I had already been shopping. But here's what did happen. I had room for whatever I wanted. I had room to get that random piece, even if it's not exactly my style, but I had to figure out, okay, this is how you shop for clothes. Because prior to that, I wasn't going shopping like that. I wasn't, styling myself into the man that I want to become, that I am becoming. So now we have room. We have room for growth. We have room for change. We have room for new. We have room for more. So what do? After a little bit, saved a little bit by bit, we started buying pieces, one piece here, one piece there. And now, I'm not saying I have a full wardrobe. It's always, in the works. But I'll tell you what, if you would have seen some before and after pictures of me, it is night and day. day difference. And I'll tell you what, the only reason that we got to this point is because we sacrificed the old clothes that just didn't fit me anymore. What's not fitting you? You know it in your heart of hearts. You feel it in the crevice of your soul. You feel that these friends aren't helping you become a better man, a better woman, a better human being. You feel that they're not supposed to be in your life, and your energy is being drained because of it. You know you shouldn't be partying. You know you shouldn't be smoking. You know you shouldn't be drinking. You know you shouldn't be beating off. You know these things in the root of your soul. These are the clothes that don't fit you, but you continue to wear them because you've embedded it in the root of your identity. You're saying, this is me. This is what I do. Every time you put those clothes on, every time you go to the party, every time you drink, get drunk, get blackout drunk, every time you hang out with these friends that you just are with for the comfortability, you're putting on these clothes and you're saying this is me. Because when you put on literal clothes, you are telling people who you are before you even open your mouth. You're telling them how you carry yourself. Some people go to stores dressed in pajamas, just like, bums. Let's be real. People go out. It doesn't even have to be to the store. It could be anywhere. People just don't care what they have on. People just bum anywhere because they want to be comfortable, or for all these different reasons. Me personally, I don't believe in that. Now, I'm not saying if I'm taking a crip rum somewhere, I'm not gonna dress up, but I'm gonna look presentable. And why is this important? Again, because you can meet anybody, anywhere. And me personally, I'm not gonna meet somebody who could potentially change my life looking like a bum. The clothes didn't fit, so we got new ones. And now my chill clothes, my what you would call maybe bum clothes, are of a higher standard. So I'm going out looking good everywhere I'm going. And because I'm looking good, guess what? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. My confidence is up. It's a compound effect. These things stack up. And we got to take advantage of these. We need to be comfortable with the sacrificing because it's freaking painful. I know it's painful. I know that relationship that you've been in so long, even though it's wearing you down, you just can't seem to get rid of it. I've been there. I've been in the relationship where there's just no energy left and you're just holding on for the sake of comfortability because you know this person. Because it's your identity. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to have those friends you feel like don't even care about you. You're the one who's putting in all the effort. You're the one who's hitting them. You're the one who's trying to make moves with them. You're the one who's trying to, you're the one keeping everybody together. And let me tell you something, you're not a babysitter. It's not your job. If the group falls apart, it's not your fault. And you shouldn't have to bear that responsibility. I know I did for far too long. But guess what? We don't do that anymore. I'm not saying I don't hit up old friends sometimes, but I'm not clinging on to the relationships for comfortability's sake. No. If it ends, it ends. And that's not to say some people aren't worth fighting for, but you gotta know, you gotta understand when sacrifices need to be made for your upbringing, for your becoming. You gotta know these things. Be aware. Because life is going to throw you blow after blow after blow. And it's funny that with every lesson, you only learn once you shed off the weight that you've been holding on to. Because it's not like you don't know the answers, but it comes at a cost. And to get to that next level, you have to pay the price. And sometimes it's expensive. When I say expensive, it gets pricey, boy. Pay the price and sacrifice. Success costs a fortune. It costs. I find myself in a dilemma currently where I have to make an extremely difficult decision. And I know which direction I'm gonna pick, and it's gonna be the one that hurts the most. But I have to do it, because what I can do after making the sacrifice will serve myself and everybody around me. I wouldn't do it just for me, by the way. It's so you can get better for other people's sake and your own. So I have to make this sacrifice because I know where I'm going requires it. So it's for me. But my becoming is for them. Because I can serve better. I can give more. Because of the sacrifice that I am willing to make. And let me tell you something. If you don't want to make the sacrifice, I will. Okay? If you don't want to do it, I will. If you won't, I will. And what I am not willing to sacrifice, I'm sure somebody out there is more than glad to give it up. You got one chance at this life, and you're gonna let people, places, and things hold you back from your promises, purpose, and gifts? No. For comfortability's sake? No. Because this is all you know? No. Is it worth it? You know what? Sometimes, at some times, it doesn't feel like it. It's not gonna feel like it's worth it sometimes. But this is about the bigger picture. We can't just sit down and passivity and fear our whole lives. We gotta take action by the day. And it's costly by the day. But I'd be damned if I thought to myself, you're not worth it. I know what God has for me, and it's bigger than anything that I could ever dream of. And to get there, it requires sacrifice. So what are you holding back? So what are you holding on to? So what are you not letting go of? Is it people? Is it addictions? Is it places? Is it things? I want you guys to ponder on this question. And once you understand the answer, don't just say it, write it down, and write the reason why you believe that if I let go of this, my life will get better. That's some homework for you guys. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.